This is my fourth quarter performance task number 4, and this is my video presentation about my probability game, and you may also encounter the name of the game, number of players, materials, needs, instruction of the game, scoring guide, and the relation of this game in the previous lesson of the probability experiment. If you're ready to know this game, let's begin. The first thing all you need to know is the name of this game, and the name of this game is Liar Dice. Next thing all you need to know is how many can join this game, or how many members are in this game, and the number of players in this game are 2 or more members, but in our procedure, we have 2 players only. After we know the 2 of the plans in this game, let's find out the materials that need to be used, and the materials we will use in this game are 2 cups and 5 6-sided dice on each players. After we know everything that is needed in this game, now let's find out what is the instruction or goal of how to play this game. The object of the game is to use probability deception and bluffing to be the last player to have any dice remaining. Liar's dice requires 2 or more players. Each player receives a dice cup and 5 6-sided dice. Each player shake their dice, and all players simultaneously turn their cups over. Each player picks up their dice, keeping it hidden from the other players. Choose a player to begin. The player will start by making a bid consisting of 2 things: the face value of the dice, 1 to 6, and the number of dice that face value they believe were rolled by all the players. For example, a player could bid their ones after the initial bid is placed. Play continues to the left clockwise. The next player has 2 choices. They may raise the bid, for example, 4 ones, or challenge the previous bid by calling the previous player a liar. If the bid is challenged, all players show their dice. If the number of their 11 face revealed is at least as high as the bid is valid and the bidder wins. Otherwise, the challenger wins. If the bidder loses, they remove 1 of their dice for the next round. Otherwise, if the challenger was wrong, they remove 1 of their dice for the next round. The loser of the previous round start the new round. Once a player loses all their dice, they are eliminated. The winner of the game is the last player to have any dice remaining. Bidding variation. The player may bid a higher quantity of the same face or any quantity of a higher face. For example, a bid of 3 twos can be met with a bid of 4 twos, or 1/3. The player may bid a higher quantity of any face or the same quantity of a higher face. For example, an initial bid of 3 twos can be met with bid of 4 threes or 3 sixes. The player may bid any quantity of any face as long as either the quantity or face is higher than the higher of the 2 numbers of the previous bid. This game is given a score based on how many dice a player has, or who has the more sided amount, that's the win. This is the last game plan format, and this game is related to probability experiment because the only possible outcome is how much of that amount is on the dice, and only one possible winner can win. And that's it. This is my all video presentation. Thank you for watching and have a learned day.